I'm Rachelle K is what I'm going by, and I welcome you guys to My Child 2. My Child 2 is a podcast that's going to help awareness and acknowledgement and comfort for the brokenhearted, which is by grief, right? Grief is really a sadness that a person has because of the loss of a loved one through death. So I wanted to get you guys together because I know you all have experienced a tragedy, and I just kind of want to talk about it and just see, how we can communicate or converse just to, give people an idea of maybe what helps you, what don't help you, what you're feeling. I'm going to first ask you guys to go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then we're going to get right into it.
Well, I'm Jillian. Um, it's really nothing to say. I'm in school, getting ready to graduate. Um, my mother.
And I'm Will. I'm a barber. Um, uh, yeah, I'm a barber, and I'm Will, man. I gotta.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
We cool with that.
yeah.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to find out a little bit about Chris. We're not going to go too much in depth about Chris. The really focus of this is you guys and what you're going through because of the loss of Chris. So, Will, I'm going to start with you, and I'm going to
Mhm.
ask you, like, what were you doing at the time, and what do you remember at the time that Chris was lost?
I knew you was gonna ask this. That's crazy. Um, and it's so easy to remember. It played back so easily. I was picking up my ex from work. She was at Sprint. It was on like Western and Western and I forgot, it was way up north though on Western, and I walked into the Mariano's next door waiting on her, and was just browsing through, and then I got the call, and then hurry her up, told her let's go. They told at first it was initially they shot Bink. I'm like, man, come on, let's go, and then I was just speeding to Granny crib from I can't remember, it was on West, it was Sprint on Western though, Western and some I was way north though. And then just, you know, just had a lot going on in my mind. And then as I got maybe towards passing the 111th, they said it was Chris. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what Chris had really going on because he was, back and forth from around me. Like, he had his own life. He grew up in a different home from us. So I was just like, what he had going on? But I made it to Granny crib probably in about seemed like 10 minutes from
Damn.
I was speeding, and then I got the ambulance still out there, but they still had him sitting there, so we all speculating like why he's still sitting there. And then they went took him to I can't think of the hospital in Indiana, St.
Uh, St. Margaret.
St. Margaret, and then I was on my way there. I had picked up a buddy who was there. My buddy, my childhood friend, Myron, he came, he jumped in the car with me like, well, you know what's going on? I saw the police lights. I'm like, I'm finna go to St. Margaret. They saying, they took Chris up there. And then the whole time we just like, no, he gonna make it. And then
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. So, Jill, what was happening for you when it was going on? Jill, you okay? It's okay. It's okay. I understand. I really do. Y'all finna start. Y'all finna start me on a
uh,
cry thing for
I
real.
just I just need to
It's
say,
okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's the thing.
yeah,
Like,
my
talk is.
bad, Julie. My bad. I'm back. I'm back.
It's okay.
So I got the call. It's Josh come through the phone, crying. So, uh,
So I'm gonna get off that. I'm gonna get off that and I'm gonna go to something else and I'm gonna ask you, has Chris came to see either one of you guys?
oh yeah, a few
Yes.
times.
Yeah, he came to see me. He gave me a hug in my dream.
Say anything?
No,
How did you feel after that? Did that give you some relief?
no, it didn't actually. He didn't give me no release
So do you think about him every day?
all day.
Mm-hmm. So what, let me ask you this. What do you think? And this is, I don't want you to take this any kind of way. It's not personal, but what do you think happens? Like we hear that if it happens, then it's daytime or like it was supposed to happen. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think that it was supposed to happen? Do you think that it shouldn't have happened? Are you sad because it did happen, but do we feel like these are things we can't control? What do you feel about that part, if you understand what I'm saying?
I don't think that it was supposed to happen. I just think, um, I really never thought about that honestly. So I really didn't think that it was supposed to happen. I think it actually was like, uh,
I say supposed to happen, let's not get it messed up. I don't mean that somebody was supposed to do that to him. But I'm thinking like, was that like his time? You know how everybody say,
I
will
don't
say
think
you
it. I don't think it was his time. I think that's
okay,
why I'm most sad because he didn't. It wasn't his time, and then he didn't get to live his life. That's where I'm
it's a
at.
sad part.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it anything that you would want to say to him if you had an opportunity to say something to him? Just like a couple of sentences, what would you say?
I love.
Hmm. Anything else?
Um, I really don't know what I would say, but I
Okay.
love you.
I got it. Will, what would you say?
Pretty much the same thing.
Okay. So listen, we know that life will never be the same. But tell me in y'all own words and tell me the truth. How y'all doing? We're gonna start with you, Jill. How you doing?
For the most part, I just keep going. I'm not okay, but
Well,
it's
I
it's
thought I was doing okay.
Yeah. Do you think that there's anything that can help? Like, is there anything that you do on a daily basis that may help you get through the day? Or it's just, it is the way it is, and you feel like you just have to continue, which we don't have a choice in it really, but you just have to continue to just move forward.
I keep busy. I think that's why I try to go out of town a lot or just be outside a lot, so I won't think about it.
Have
Still
one
end
of you
up.
all ever, go ahead, Will.
So I know I was gonna say I do the same thing and still end up thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, have any of you either ever tried therapy?
No,
Okay.
No.
just the most therapy I ever tried. No,
Yeah.
doing this with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I and
That's the only
and I
therapy.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. So like for me, I was I was writing kind of like an introduction today and just sitting down and just writing and I heard myself say or I wrote down that I'm suffering in silence, right? So it's like for me, I put on this cool thing, like I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But whenever I'm alone, like if I go to the airport by myself or I get in a car and I have to drive anything maybe longer than 20 minutes, whenever I'm just by myself, it's just
Mhm.
like the grief take over. Do y'all ever experience that when you're by yourself?
all, all the time. It's like
Yeah,
nonstop. My man go into too much thinking of what I could have did or where was we at
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
happened and all of that.
Trying to save the
Or
day.
yeah, trying to save him. Like, what if I just would have took him to my house instead of him being at Granny crib? Because the day it happened, I had just at my grandma's house. I ended up going over there, then going back home, and then 30 minutes later, I got the call.
Only really, I got thinking about it a lot. Not when I'm driving, more so. Probably when I'm on the plane by myself. Like the last time I just traveled, it was like I don't know why I was just on my. He was on my mind, and sitting in the crib, sitting in the house by myself. I get to thinking about it.
tell me something, Will. So when you think about him, do you think that he's proud of you right now? What do you think if he had something to say to you? What do you think he
Yeah,
would say?
think he'll say I'm going crazy or you doing, I'm doing my thing. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Same for you, Jill.
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did Chris have any children?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. So, um, at the services a little bit. So, like when you were at the service, did you feel like you were there, or did you feel like you were having an out of body experience? And I'm asking that because that's how I felt. So I'm just trying to see, like, is that
Well,
something that we feel?
the day that he died was an out of body experience for me, and
Yeah.
at his funeral. Like, I ain't feel like I was. I felt like it was all a dream for a long time.
I, I kind of feel like see, I had to cut his hair for the funeral, so I had got through it. So I was in that room, me and my uncle, and so I had to cut his hair and see him like that. So I kind of got past the, I was okay enough for the funeral part.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So even though you like kind of got past the funeral part and everything is like out of body experience and we getting through it, what do you think, both of y'all, that y'all could do differently, or do y'all feel like y'all doing everything that y'all could do to have a better, like a more satisfying life without, like, is there anything that you could do to be better in this situation yourself? Or is there any kind of help that you could get that could help you do better? Does it relieve you to talk about it? Like, what is it that you guys could do to make things better? Isn't it, if anything?
I think I'm doing everything that I can do to make myself feel better.
Yeah, kind of come
What
to
about
be at peace with it.
Yeah, to cope with it and be at peace with it, and but it's nothing else I could do more to make me not think about it.
so listen to this. So, Jill, when you cry,
Hmm.
when you cry and your children see you crying, do they ever associate it with Chris?
Yeah, my son watched it. He seen it.
He see you crying sometime now. Do he say, Ma, you crying about Uncle Chris?
He know what I'm crying about.
Do you think that when he see you smiling, sometimes do he think about his Uncle Chris?
Well, he just told me that he have a lot of dreams about him. Or not dreams. He said he'd be having nightmares about the day it happened. So I just be trying to really just encourage him, like, you know, it's okay. Um, just try to keep him, level headed so he won't go off into a depression mode or anything. So that's why I really let him go outside a lot so he could keep busy and not let it be on his mind a lot.
Okay. So let me ask you guys, did they ever find the person that did this to Chris?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
No. How does it make you feel?
Uh,
Defeated.
Umbrella, yeah.
It made me feel
Like
defeated.
somebody got one up on us.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they were to find the person, regardless to who they would be, if they were to find them and you had an opportunity to not do anything to them, just say something, and you only had a few words to say it in, maybe a sentence, what would you say? Jill, I'm gonna let you go first.
Nothing. I wouldn't even want that opportunity because I know I wouldn't not do anything.
Okay, so what about you, Will?
Nah, the same. I don't got nothing to say.
Yeah, it's nothing to say.
You know what? So I'm gonna just bring up something in my life about my situation, and um, we're going to be going to trial for Demetrius because they found the guys, right?
Hmm.
And I have been having such a hard time trying to determine if I want to say anything because they give you an opportunity as a family to speak.
Right.
And to me, it seems like in my mind, you're not even worth me looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even get the
Acknowledgement.
you get nothing from me. Right. I don't
Right.
want to talk to you. I don't want to say I don't even want you to look at me. I don't even want you to see me. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Fact.
when you say you don't know what to say, it's like if given that opportunity, like it's a difficult task. Are the police still looking for this person?
I doubt it.
One thing we don't know.
We don't know.
Okay.
Are we keeping our ear to the streets? Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
But we don't know anything about if the police, you know. I'm pretty sure they closed it.
I don't
You
think
know, it
they
don't go
closed it.
it never go close. It go cold.
Yeah, go
Hmm.
It don't
cold.
go
They don't
close.
close murder cases. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they forever. They
Well, it's
just
a
go cold.
cold case because I don't think they
What year did this happen?
2020.
January 4th, 2020.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all go visit Chris?
I did 2 times. I thought it would have helped, but it made it worse.
Nah,
It did.
I haven't
Yeah.
never.
Does this situation make you guys like more so? Because I heard you say, Jill, and well, I heard you guys say that I heard Jill say, excuse me, that she travels a lot to try to get through it. And it does traveling help you, Jill?
Yeah, Will be with me. It
Yeah.
I
helped
know
a bit,
you
but then
already
when
know.
I get there, I
You
still
be,
have like,
you be like, man, I was broke to be with
yeah, like I
it.
be,
And so you guys had a pretty close relationship,
yeah, all of us was, all of us
and
was
they
close.
all of you all still are close.
Yeah,
So when it came to like, there was no like, not being nosy or whatever. But you know how sometimes when you have a death in a family, or it could be a wedding or whatever it is, then family kind of feud a little bit because they don't agree. So you guys stuck together, continue to love on each other this whole time, right? But outside of your little incidents that you just may have because you're sisters and brothers or whatever, but y'all hanging in there close, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it brought us closer.
closer.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all, um, for me, Rachelle, I appreciate that, because
Mhm.
that's so important that y'all hang close and be there for each other, because you just don't know, what a person be going through or how they be feeling. And I'm glad that y'all share love and give love and do all that. That is so important. It really is. And y'all continue to do that no matter what. No matter
Mhm.
what happens, no matter what y'all go through, like y'all stick together because y'all sisters and brothers. And
Yeah.
that's an important thing. And that's something that, a parent don't is not a sister, maybe, well, a sister and brother to their sisters and brothers, but to their children it can be an entire different relationship. And with your
Yeah.
sisters and brothers, you just kind of tell your secrets, you hang out, y'all kind of like on the same level. It's not like a higher level or a lower level, it's sisters and brothers. So I'm so proud of you guys for sticking together, and I see how y'all stick together, and I really appreciate it. It's something to look forward to, being around y'all and just all the love that y'all give and share. So I thank you guys for that. I want to kind of say it. Is it anything that you guys would like to say or like to add?
Um,
Um, I would say I guess I think I needed to talk about it on the podcast. So thank you for the short therapy section.
It was short because we really just kind of running through it, but might bring you guys back on with Binks that way so we can talk about it a little more, and then me be a little bit more prepared because I kind of procrastinated. That's what I was telling Will, Jill, when you wasn't on the phone. I was like, just this grief thing just got me to a point where I kind of wait to the last minute to do everything. Like I don't really like at first I was, never a procrastinator, but now I'm like, shit, I just be waiting. You know what I'm saying? It takes
Yeah.
so much out of me. And this podcast is something that I didn't ask to do. It was just like given to me as a task, right? And now I'm not even going
Mhm.
to say a task. It was given to me as a service. So my goal is to try to figure out where it is that we can help each other get through this grieving process. Because when we're losing our loved ones in such a way that it takes a lot to deal with it, and we don't know, and it's happening all the time. Like somebody can easily say to you that so and so got killed, and you like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But if it's not at home, it's like, okay, well, let me go ahead and go to the grocery store, or let me go ahead and do
Mhm.
this. It's not like we really take the time or even understand until it has hit us. And then once it hits you and now somebody said that, you like, oh yeah, what can I do? How can I help? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you understand the
Right.
magnitude that this thing is serious and that it's happening and it's breaking down family structure. And that's why I said thank you to you guys, because you are allowing the family structure for what it was made for, what sisters and brothers was made for, what they were built for, why God put them in place to continue to thrive through you guys. And so that's a big deal because everybody don't do that. Some people break up, they never talk to each other again, all kinds of things because of this type of situation. So heads off to you guys on that. And is there anything, Will, it sound like you was about to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I did have a question like um how do you stay strong for your daughter? You know what I'm saying? And help her through, you know what I'm saying, her moments, you know?
I will tell you, Will, I was just telling one of my friends, like, it's very difficult because my daughter look at me as being mama, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And she think like, hey, I could tell mama everything. Every
Mm-hmm.
tear that I shed, she can, for some reason, help me. The truth is, I can't. The truth is, I don't have it. So what I do is I look and I say, babe, it's gonna be all right. I try to say encouraging words like Michi wouldn't want you to cry, or, and then I also know that grief can take you up out of here.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm
Yes.
saying? If you crying a lot and you have any type of elements in your body, it'll bring them to surface and you'll be somewhere in the hospital sick and can get up out of here. So I
Right.
just try to tell her to be mindful
Yeah.
of, what she doing. And for me too, because I have a really hard time. Like I really have a hard time. People don't know it. And it's just I was just on and having a hard time the other night. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't want to cry, but it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
And it was like, who can you call? Like, who
Yeah.
gonna answer the phone? Who gonna be there? Who gonna walk you through it? Who gonna sit on the phone with you while you cry? And then what do you tell them? Because
Yeah,
people, only thing they could say is it's gonna be all right. That's all
yeah,
Right.
you gonna get.
yeah.
A
I heard a
hug.
lot of that. It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
all
all
right.
Yeah.
right. You're in a better place. You know what I'm saying? All these things, but it don't help how you feel it inside. And is it selfish for us to feel that way because we all got to get up out of here? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out. That's the whole purpose of the podcast, is to just kind of get understanding of what people may be doing to help them. I went to a therapist. When I
Uh-huh.
tell you she didn't help me, she didn't have, matter of fact, I went to two or three. They ain't
Uh-huh.
helped me not one bit. You know why they didn't help me? For one, they not in my situation.
Right.
But
Right.
two, you can't tell me. You could tell me what the multitude do, or you could tell me what the most people do, or what they go through, or how they feel. But until you felt this, you don't know nothing about it. You
Yeah.
don't know nothing
Hey,
about it. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
see, with me, I got survivor's remorse because I done been shot up a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And Kristen been there, check on me. And
Yeah. But the thing about it is, I'm a join in with the other people, right? I'm gonna join in with them, and I'm gonna tell you that what the way it is the way it's supposed to be. And Chris left here not in vain though, because it's something we're supposed to get out of it. And even if you guys are my first guest on my podcast, and we are talking about Chris, what's Chris' last name?
Livingston.
Chris Livingston. So we want him to be remembered. We want him to be remembered for who he was. So let's end this with y'all tell me about Chris. What kind of person was Chris? Will, I'm gonna let you go first. Tell
yeah,
me some stuff about Chris. What Chris had going on, even though you didn't know what he had going on.
nothing, just trying to find himself. He always gonna be my goofy little brother that was trying to find himself.
Hmm.
Just a
Smiling all the time, joking.
yeah,
Just
a funny,
funny.
a goofy laugh.
Hmm.
Like, man, what
Yeah.
is you laughing like that for?
Hmm. Did y'all
Uh,
take trips like to Great America and stuff like that? Did y'all hang out?
Yeah, we took trips as kids. I
yeah,
think we went to Great America. We did a lot of stuff
Deep River Water Park. We
all
did a
the
lot of stuff.
time. Yeah.
When we got older, he was on like some, he was outside. So I was kind of hard on him. So that's why I'd be like, you know, but yeah, no, we kicked it. We laughed.
Yeah.
Had a
So I
bunch of
don't
funny
want you to have,
moments.
yeah, and I don't want you to have survivor's remorse because you survived and Chris surviving too.
For
He
sure.
survived, to be honest. He
Yeah.
got to be where he was, and there's nothing we can do to change any of that. But what we can do is to change what's in front of us, right?
Yeah.
And so we do better, right? And then we make sure that we make decisions that's going to be good decisions for our lives and for the lives of people around us. So let me go into it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
My child too. I'm gonna go into it. So my child too. The reason that I decided that that was the name of the podcast is because Will, you, Jill,
Mm-hmm.
Chris, me, we all is somebody's child too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody on this earth is somebody's child too. So we run into a situation, we in our car, we get mad, we get angry, we get out the car, we cussing and fussing, but that's somebody's child too. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to treat everybody as though they somebody's child too,
Yeah.
just as I am. You know what I'm saying? So it really go back to treat people the way you want to be treated. We got to do better. We got to do better and for this world to get better. Because this world is getting worse. And it's good. I'm not gonna say it ain't no good out here because it's good out here. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, we just have to do better. Cause Chris, all these people that's leaving here, they leaving. We gonna leave. For sure. We can't stay. But we
For sure.
gotta learn how to deal with death in a better way where it's not so sad. And the reason, Jill, that I brought up your son and your daughter is because I have grandchildren. Bitchy's daughter, his baby girl is 7 years old. You know what she associate crime with? Death. Nothing, death. Death. Everything is death. Like, and that's because we had a loss, right? So she think grandma, if grandma crying, grandma could have hit her toe. It's about my daddy.
Mm.
That's why grandma cried. And I don't want her to feel like, I don't want these children to feel like death is the worst thing. And I don't want y'all to feel like that either. Because to be honest, we live in today,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
right? So it's about what we do in between time and in the meantime,
Right.
right? So we enjoy, but yet we still work hard. We still strive for the stars. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It's a very hurtful thing. But at the end of the day, what can we do to help society or our community or our family or our home be in a better situation? I'm gonna ask y'all guys another question because I want to make sure y'all understand.
Uh-huh.
Y'all got policy, y'all got insurance policies.
We
No,
were
we
just talking
trying to
about
get some.
That's important.
uh
It's so important. It's damn near the most important thing because you don't know when, where, why, how. You don't know none of that.
right.
But you got to leave something to at least take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And Jill, you
Yeah.
got babies. Well, you ain't got no babies, right?
No, no yet.
Okay. Yeah, not yet, because you're gonna have some, a whole bunch
Yeah.
of them probably.
Yeah.
But we gotta get that together. That's important. That's a part of that's important for the community, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we put those things in place because when you do have these type of losses and then you have to try to figure out how to handle them on the financial side, even if you got money, at the end of the day, that's a lot of money to just like, hey, unexpectedly. So we
Mm-hmm.
just want to make sure we think about those things, think about everything that you guys could do to just make life better on this side. That's what I
Right.
want y'all to go away with. Like, just do y'all best. You know what I'm saying? The decisions that y'all make. So I'm drunk. Hey, I'm drunk. I'm outside. I'm drunk. I need to get home. Think about hopping in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get an Uber and get my car tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is it
Right.
that important? Oh, no, it ain't important. I got it. I'm going to go and hop in this car. People be out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So
And not because of they bad driving.
You're right,
You know
facts.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying not because of your bad, not because you
Yeah.
didn't do what you were supposed to do, but you got people out here that don't know how to drive. So we just want to make decisions that's good for us and good for our family.
hmm
100%.
Guys, so much. I love you guys. I'm praying for y'all. I wish y'all the best. I'm gonna say, Chris Livingston, rest up, be in peace, and I want you guys to be in peace too. And one thing about it, it's hard for Chris to be in peace if we not.